desire for revenge. It's a part of grieving. In my world, violent desires will never become real. In yours, it's a very likely outcome.
I already lost the woman I love. I'm not gonna lose my club.
Keeping our truth away from him is the right thing to do.
The last time I heard you share your vision, you were talking about cutting the ties to the things that were killing us.
I don't have a vision anymore.
What's Jack's gonna do if he finds you?
What do you think?
I need to know that every single one of you would die for the man next to him.
We're all in, brother.
Sons of Anarchy, the final season, premieres Tuesday, September 9th on FX.
7 days. That's right, September the 2nd, 2014. What does that mean to you? Well, 7 days, Sons of Anarchy will make its premiere for its final time as it wraps up its final season. Welcome to the Droid You Are Looking For podcast, episode 113. And we're here for the news. It was supposed to be yesterday, but yesterday, guess what, guys? Labor Day. I'm entitled to a day off. Well, no one really is nowadays because we all work. We all do our shift work. We all do our call center work. We all do our work that we're not proud of. But yesterday I just couldn't seem to do it. So we did it today. You're welcome, of course. And with that said, pretty exciting trailer of Sons of Anarchy. I'm pretty sure there will be a podcast probably this weekend about the premiere of Sons of Anarchy. I'm sure Rick will be involved on that one. He's just as much as I am a diehard fan. Who knows who will jump in on that one? So let's get the news started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, Jennifer Lawrence tits! Benedict Cumberbatch is constantly asked, hey, are you going to be in the Batman vs. Superman movie? And he's like, I don't know. Maybe you keep asking him all the time, and maybe he's just tired of saying no, or yes, or maybe. Maybe that's why he's just not answering anymore. He hasn't been ruled out. Is he going to be a bad guy? And who would you prefer him to be? Well, he plays a good bad guy, he's proven it. He's also played a good guy too as Sherlock, so it's kind of like a hit or miss here scenario. How about you just leave him alone? Let the creativity happen. Maybe a surprise. It's kind of like finding out you got your girlfriend pregnant. It's a whoops, but you're like, in the end you're happy. And if you're not happy, then you shouldn't have been a dork and you should have definitely wrapped your pork. You know what they say, you always bet on black. No, they don't always say that. But Wesley Snipes seems to say that a lot in the hopes that one day everyone will forget about the fact that he was in jail for tax evasion. But with that said, he wants to make, or people want to make, a fourth installment to Blade. I'm going to go with the answer of nay. The third Blade wasn't that great. Even with Ryan Reynolds, yes, it was more funnier than anything. But, that's kind of like one of those scenarios of, it's nice, but it wasn't that great. And Wesley Snipes is clearly just out for money. Do you blame him? I know there's people that's already going to disagree with me about what I'm about to talk about. And I'm going to talk about the new Star Trek Online video game. Well, it's the same one, but it's getting an overhaul. Voyager cast is going to be voicing the game. That's right. Neelix, Robert Picardo, the Doctor, of course, Jerry, Ryan, and I think that's it. I swear there was a fourth. Star Trek Online, which started off to be a pay-to-play, which is now a free-to-play massive multiplayer game. Let me tell you from my personal experience. Listen, if I'm going to play an online game, I might as well just play World of Warcraft because it's already established, it already has it has a storyline, it has how many billions of people playing it. Star Trek Online, the concept is nice, those games just never took off. Like even the Star Wars Galaxies, when it happened, it didn't work out so well, or even Final Fantasy, whatever, didn't turn out so well. There's just certain games that just cannot be, turned into an online playing game. Star Trek constantly is trying to be a part of this atmosphere. It just never feels like it got that far. If you don't believe me, look up my spaceship. I think it was a battle cruiser. I think it was like, yeah, it was the USS Manchester United. That's my ship. It's only been flown once, outside the dock, into the space station. That's how good I am. How the fuck did this little fuck get back in Canada? Justin Bieber somehow got in Canada. I know it's not really geek related, but I will put the sum of $10, or in Canadian currency, 5 extra large triple dark roast coffees to bring me the head of Justin Bieber. Apparently he was in Ontario, my home province, and I was unaware of this. I would gladly have canceled my appearance at Fan Expo to go take care of that little fuck myself. Yeah. You know, it's serious when I throw up 5 dark roast coffees from Jim Norton's. This shit got real. Hashtag oh shit son. In the ongoing turmoil of Jessica Nigri and Toronto Fan Expo, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. I know we covered this in the Fan Expo podcast I did a few days ago. I personally let it go, but apparently she hasn't let it go. And a lot of the people that were at the con, a lot of them being actual cosplayers, were very offended in her actions that she has done. And I have a feeling that she will not be welcome back to next year's Fan Expo. And if she is, it won't be with open arms. So I highly doubt that she's listening to this podcast, but I'm not going to piss people off with this comment, but you know, there's a difference between cause famous and cosplayer. Cause famous is someone who actually has a nice body and uses it to their intentions to sell things, i.e. pictures, frames, autographs, photographs, shit like that. Cosplayers are people who actually go out of their way, build all their shit, don't have it donated to them. They build it or they buy it from someone like Castle Core Street, where Rainer got her costume from. We always give them props because that's a badass rogue costume. Absolutely. When you have this person who has all these people throwing stuff at him just to go like, well, today I'm going to go to the aquarium. You know what? Go fuck yourself. And I'm going to stand by that. And a lot of people agree with me on that. So, other than that, Fan Expo had a lot of great moments. I think one thing that was very upsetting, which I highly doubt would have got coverage, is that they were talking about how the Bitten panel went well. That show just doesn't sit well with me, but I guess they didn't miss the panel that was happening outside in the North Building with all the Deadpools. There was like 30 of them. Too much Deadpool. Even moving on from Fan Expo, Stan Lee accidentally let something slip. He openly admitted during his panel that there will be a Black Panther movie, also known as Batman. Really, look at Black Panther. Sure, he's black. That's kind of a given. It's a part of his name. But if you really look at his costume in certain ways, like the way I am right now, it looks a lot like Batman. Way too much like Batman. But what do I know? I don't know if Black Panther is ever going to be, I don't know, marketable maybe. But mind you, I was proven wrong. I was proven wrong about Guardians of the Galaxy, and I stand by that because, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, I didn't think it was going to be profitable at all, and ended up being a really good movie, ended up being one of the best movies of the year. So, you know, I'm not going to complain about that whatsoever. But they're already making Ant-Man and Doctor Strange and now Black Panther. That's a lot of Marvel films, and Marvel is really trying to scoop up as much airtime they can. So, DC, where the hell are you? With just over a month, The Walking Dead makes its debut very, very shortly. The teaser trailers that are floating around everywhere on the internet are indicating death, murder, destruction. Next on The Walking Dead, more walking and zombies. Yeah, I don't know. I was really stretching that out, but let's see the new trailer. I mean, if it's following the comic book, we have a problem. If you haven't read issue 130 of The Walking Dead, you might want to pick it up right about now. It goes back to something that Kirkman said a long time ago during one of his podcasts. It's like, when you know The Walking Dead is done, zombies will eventually be boring, and he'll have aliens show up. I'm not getting too far away. I'm not going to ruin anything for anyone, but go pick up issue 130 right now. My friend Pete is going to be forever happy. The Tick is coming back. Can't even say it with a straight face. Oh, The Tick. If you remember, Ben Edlund confirmed being The Tick before. Now, let's be worried here. Sorry, Ben, I'm the one who wrote it, but Patrick Warburton, also from Ted. You also remember him as Joe from Family Guy. Played the Tick. I don't even know how many years ago. What was it? 2001. They're bringing him back, but he's going to Amazon. Let's think of all the shows that did well on Amazon. Well, there was that one episode of Zombieland before it went to shit. Wait, that was a shit episode. The only thing that was good about it was the freaking Zombieland Kill of the Week. Yeah, that was good. That wasn't necessarily bad either. Wow. I actually don't even know what to say. I got nothing witty to top the Tick coming back. Spoon! That's what it says. One of these days, milkshake! Boom! And we wrap up this week's podcast with, I guess we call it the stupid moment of the week? Wouldn't be the stupid moment of the week. I guess it just, everyone's been shitting on, the internet has taken an official huge dump because everyone's favorite hot woman of the world, Jennifer Lawrence, did something foolish. She put up pictures on the internet. Doesn't matter if it was backed up on iTunes, iCloud, Dropbox, OneCloud, Facebook, Twitter. You're still a fucking idiot at the end of the day. I mean, realistically, you're a celebrity of all people. You think people are not trying to hack your shit every single fucking day? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I have to admit, in her defense, she does have a fantastic body. Yeah, I was one of the ones that looked at it. And I like the little internet press that's floating around right now. It's a picture of her giving the finger saying, this is the only picture that we should be liking of her. Why? She was dumb enough to put her stuff on the internet. Well, have readily access to the internet. Does it make her right what happened? No. But at the same time, you gotta ask yourself these type of questions of, well, she's a celebrity. Why doesn't she have a firewall? Why doesn't she have like a good secure network? Why would you put this on a type of cloud system that someone can hack it and pull it off? That makes as much sense as putting credit card numbers in your Facebook account. It doesn't make sense. But you can go on and do your little campaign about how it's not fair and people should sue for it. Well, that's great. And you know what? Good for you. I'm happy for you. I do feel great about myself. She wrote that, to those of you looking at photos I took with my husband years ago in the privacy of our home, hope you feel great about yourselves. We did. We were pretty happy about it. Thank you. Probably we're never going to do like a naked roll anyway, so we kind of just skipped the whole waiting moment and just jumped into it. I hope that this gets taken down, of course, because this is someone's privacy, but at the same time, no. This shouldn't be a situation that we should learn how to sue, because Lars Ulrich has already done shit like that before. But this should be a lesson of what not to do. It's kind of like one of those little checklists of, I should not put my hand in a deep fryer full of hot oil. I should not post pictures of myself online. Especially naked. Where everyone can find them. With the stick. A stick. Stick. And with that said, children, thank you for listening to the Droid You Are Looking For Podcast News Edition. We'll be talking to you soon with a Jimmy John.